Hey, welcome into my studio tour and desktop setups 2021. In this video, I'll be showing you my studio, couple of desktop setups that I have here, my current PC builds, cable management, and just general workflow. Now, if you see something that you like in this video, I hope you can pick some ideas off and use it in your own setup. Now, TBH, this video is really more for myself and documenting the progress and as I'm growing the channel, evolving my workspace. So I guess in the future, when I come back and watch this video, I can see all the milestones that I've hit. So I just figured might as well share it with you guys. All right, let's jump in. So here in my apartment, the kitchen and living room are connected, which is essentially the main studio space. When you walk in, the first thing that typically stands out is the island here, just because I have a couple of mounting arms and light stands around it. This is where most of the PC building, product shots, and filming take place. It's convenient and easy to walk around for different camera angles. I've also been using this area for sound testing keyboards lately while boxing myself in a wall of sound blankets for better audio recording. Adjacent to the island is a space where a dining table would go, but this is a work-focused apartment, so I have one of my desktop setups here. This is my little Corsair work-from-home office since I do want to have a dedicated desktop to my company, separate from my personal desktop, which we'll get to in a bit. But this station is built primarily for content creation, light video editing, I'll clarify this part in a bit, filming, virtual meetings with my team, and general office work. My table here is a combination of IKEA's 4-unit K-lock shelves as the support with a 72 by 30 inches long laminate tabletop from Alera. Originally, I wanted to go with a wooden tabletop, but it just didn't quite visually fit in with the interior of my apartment. Aesthetics, color matching, and presentation is equally important to me as function and performance. Moving on to the PC here, I have an AMD Ryzen 3900X cooled by Corsair's H150i Pro XT, 32GB of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro RAM, 1TB Corsair MP600 NVMe, Zotac 2070 Super Mini, all on an Asus ROG Strix B550 Gaming E motherboard, powered by Corsair's RMX 750W power supply, housed in a Corsair 4000D Airflow mid-tower case and 6 Corsair KL 120 fans. As for peripherals, this is my Acer XF270 HUA 27-inch IPS monitor that I've made a couple videos on in the past. Speakers are the Kanto U2 in matte black, giving that minimalist look while taking up a small footprint. These speakers can get really loud, by the way, and I do like the way they sound. Very compact, and I also didn't buy the separate subwoofer with it since it's not a necessity in this office setup. Then I have Corsair's K63 wireless keyboard and the Harpoon wireless mouse. I'm also using Corsair's MM700 RGB mousepad that is not plugged in because I like my setups clean and wireless where possible. The only time I plug this mousepad in is when I visually need RGB in a particular shot when filming. There's no gaming going on here, so I don't have the need for speed from hardwired connections. Even the PC is running on Wi-Fi, just for pure office work. Oh, and I do have that 1 gigabits per second fiber optics internet here. Even though this desktop does not need the full speed of fiber optics, just the Wi-Fi by itself running off of it is already plenty fast. Now, as you guys can see, everything in this desktop is loaded up with Corsair products. Obviously, it's important when I'm doing marketing content and material for them, for my company. And yeah, so let's move on to my personal desktop setup. Well, this entire apartment is dedicated to media production work, and that's what the station is built for, except a little bit more since I am gaming here as well. Earlier in my Corsair desktop, I mentioned that it was for light media editing over there, but here I'm doing a lot more video editing because the videos that I'm doing for my company are a lot shorter, like under 2 minutes or so. But here on my personal channel, this is where all the longer videos, like past 10 minutes type of videos are going on. So this is going to be a lot more intensive. Starting with the PC, another Ryzen system rocking the 12-core 5900X, currently cooled by Corsair's H100i Pro XT, 32GB of G-Skill Trident Z Royals, 1TB Samsung 980 Pro as the main drive, 2TB Samsung 970 EVO as the storage drive, NVIDIA 2080 Ti Founders Edition, all on the Asus ROG Crosshair 8 Dark Hero X570 motherboard, which I also made a video on recently, and powered by Corsair's SF750 power supply. This system is housed in Lian Li's O11 Dynamic Mini with 9 Corsair ML120 fans with no RGB. Also, the custom PSU cables were made by Solo Sleeving. Up front, I have a triple monitor setup using LG's 27GL83A-B. They're G-Sync compatible, so I can play with my 2080 Ti. Speakers are the Creative Sound Blaster Katana X, which I've had for about 3 years now, keeping it visually low profile and really packing a punch for sound. Next to it is my little Google Mesh modem and Wi-Fi chilling under the tree. For my mouse, I'm using Logitech's G Pro Wireless that's been modified with these custom anti-slip grips from Amazon. Then the custom keyboard is the Mode 80, which I recently built, with a black stained wooden wrist rest from Glorious. If you're interested in checking out this $900 custom keyboard, I did a couple dedicated videos on my channel which you can watch as well. Then I have an XQD card reader that's connected through a USB 3.0 extension to the back of my PC for conveniently transferring footage. Okay, let's talk about the cable management and product placement. Starting at the top, the center monitor is mounted to the wall, while the ones on the sides are mounted onto the edge of the tabletop. In case anyone asks if my tabletop has any flexion or bowing in the middle, since I don't have a support leg under it, the answer is no. I specifically don't like the look of a middle support leg and planned around it so the weight of the first and third monitors counterbalance any sort of weight I put in the middle as well as each other, keeping it leveled. Just a note, these LG monitors come with really short power cables and will take a bit of creativity to work with depending on where your electric outlet is. For my setup here, they wouldn't even reach to the outlet under the desk, so I plugged in an extension on the wall behind the monitors where the cables for all three would not only reach, but be hidden and out of sight. I also have a channel raceway that's double-sided taped to the wall to tie it all down neatly. I also use these fake plants to hide the fact that there is a channel raceway there to go a step further aside from using them as a bit of decoration. Under the desk, I went with a lazy and expensive way of hiding the cables. Couple reasons. Normally I would drill holes into the wall with an entire highway routing system, but this apartment is a temporary living situation, so I don't want to do too much damage to this place. So instead, I bought a custom cut 4-inch thick bass trap sound panel that not only doubles up as a false wall hiding the cables, but help dampen the low frequency reflections in my room here for audio recording. So the expense for this is quite justified in my opinion, and it really looks nice. The desk itself is the ever so popular IKEA Alex drawers, with my personal tabletop choice going with the 72 by 30 inch Alera laminate tabletop. Same exact one as my Corsair desktop setup earlier in this video. Originally I had IKEA's countertop, but those were too shallow, sitting at a 25-inch depth, which is not good for my posture and health. Sitting too close to triple monitor setup makes me turn my neck and head too much, causing fatigue and headaches. So be mindful when you choose your desk. To the right of the desk, the PC is sitting on a shelf unit I found on Walmart. It was literally the only available piece I found that had the exact dimensions I was looking for that fit this spot. To be honest, it's not the sturdiest, but it's strong enough to do the job as a temporary solution until I find something better. Last but not least, my favorite piece in this whole room is my Utopia sofa from Living Spaces. Aside from Netflix and chilling, it's my spot for working on scripts and just overall putting my mind in a very productive place. It's super comfortable and soft. I could just live on this thing. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my little studio tour here. I'm going to be working on some more product-focused content, so please stay tuned for that. And as always, I really appreciate your time watching my videos. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more content from me, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.